Welcome back, pile two, for your reading. Um, I ended up accidentally clicking the wrong button, so I'm going to go ahead and submit these, I guess, separately because I'm not starting over. Anyways, pile number two, here's your general energy for the month of September. It's the Eight of Cups. Looks like you have a lot of options that you can choose from. Let me go ahead and pick a couple other cards like I did with the other ones. The first deck, it looked like the first one was a little bit more confusing with the first card, but we've got Seven of Pentacles. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. I'm like mesmerized by these cards. Okay, and then let's do pile three, or third card, I should say, not pile three. Nine of Swords. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's see here what we've got. So my original thought was you've got something weighing heavy on your mind here. You have a lot to pick from. There's a lot of options standing in front of you. As far as the Seven of Pentacles go, to me, it looks like it could be with work or family. It looks like it's a real tight balance. Your decision here has to be thought through carefully because it's like a fine line that you're walking on. I don't know if it has to do with money or work, or let's see here. Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of emotion going on here, and a painful emotion, actually. Let's see if we can get some clarifiers on this. Maybe let's start with the Eight of Cups. Wow, this is like an intense reading here. For general reading, it's like, you know, you're just picking up the energy from the cards, and whoever resonates with it, it works. But let's see here. Death in reverse. So the Death card is like usually an ending that, and endings can be really good, especially with work or emotions, but in this case it's in reverse, so it's like you're reliving it like Groundhog's Day or something, because it's just, that's what I am getting on this, like this card here, especially with the Groundhog's Day. It's like it's never ending emotion, because the Eight of Cups is emotion. Pentacles is like family. Let's see here. Or work or anything. Could be home and hearth. Okay, so we've got the Five of Wands in reverse. So upright, the Five of Wands looks like people are fighting, but it's not chaos. It's like argument or friends stating their point and making your point, but it's not angry. In reverse, it's like chaos. Again, this energy is really chaotic. Maybe not so outwardly chaotic. It looks like it's actually chaotic within, because all three of these cards, it's like the mind. You know, you can see that He's like got his hand on his head. He's thinking. Hand on the head again. Frustration. Oh, I don't know what else I can do. How do I make my decision? This is like, this one almost has temperance energy. It's like this is flowing into that hole with precision. So there's thought, so much thought, so much thought. And maybe it's something that they don't want to get rid of and start over. And they're trying to figure out how to make things work. Now that could be again, a family. It could be relationship. It could be work. Because this person has a lot of options in front of them. I'd like to have another clarifier on that Eight of Cups, because that's the card that's throwing me off here. Okay. Let's see. The Eight of Wands flipped out, but it didn't like feel right to me. Let's see. I mean, it could have been, but let's, okay, here we go. And this one also flipped out. It was the Wheel of Fortune. So again, two cards actually flipped out, Justice and Wheel of Fortune. So this is very interesting. So the Wheel of Fortune card is like the wheel of life here. Everybody plays a role in the wheel, going around and around and around. This is Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. That resonates with anybody. And I mean, everybody plays a role in keeping the wheel moving. So maybe somebody is not being fair and playing their part. And here's Justice card as well. It's almost as if it has to do with, I'm like kind of thinking work or financial, because it's like both of these, all three of these cards have a lot of contemplation going on, although justice needs to be served, and somebody, and they're not feeling like justice is served. Let's see if we can get some more clarifiers here. Let's get a clarifier on, let's say, the Eight of Cups again. Actually, all three first cards, the Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and Nine of Swords. I want a clarifier on what is causing this contemplation. King of Cups. It's emotional. It could be somebody feeling unfairly treated in a relationship, whether it be work or home. Boy, today seems to be the relationship day. Somebody's maybe feeling like they're doing more than everybody else, or if it's work or in a relationship, maybe one partner feels like they're doing more than the others, or the other, like they're pulling all the weight, but it's an emotional situation, so that's why there's so much contemplation going on here. Frustration, contemplation, and they want to make the right move, but possibly they've said something and it causes more problems than good. Let's see here if we can get another clarifier. This is a little bit tough. It's not, I mean, it's specific, but it's not. So it could resonate with many of you. Like if it's work, you could feel like you're the one doing all the work and nobody else is pulling their weight, especially with that group card there. And you don't want to leave because, you know, you like playing the part of your role in that job. Or if it's family or partner, you obviously don't want to leave. You don't want to end the relationship. So you want to figure out how to work with it, but you're frustrated. So let's see here. Here's the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, you may feel like you are the worker bee, and everybody else is telling you what you need to do, and you're just like not liking it right now. If it's work, or even if it's family, you feel like everybody's telling you what you need to do, and you're the one doing it, and everybody else is like delegating it to you, and you're trying to deal with it in your emotions with that Eight of Cups, because it is emotions. And then I got this one, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it either has to do with family and money or work. Well, work. I mean, you need the job, it sounds like. And there's just frustration. But we've got Lady Justice here, and that is what I'm going to pull the clarifier on, because Lady Justice is saying, well, justice is going to be served. I have a feeling it's like work related, or a group of friends, not so much family. But it is emotional because it's either your money or your friends. So or maybe it has to do with a group of people that you and your friends are getting together to open a business or start some kind of venture, and everybody's arguing. That could be it too. Let me see what this card is. Eight of Swords. Yes, although that's kind of a self-imposed card as well. So the person looks like they're bound and can't do anything about it, but that's a self-imposed bounding. So yes, maybe this is you making more out of it as well. There's a lot of energy here, you know. That'd probably be something I would do. Beat it to death in my head. Yeah, I bet you. You know, that could be it exactly, actually. It might be a self-imposed, in your mind you are making more out of it than you need to. That could also be it. It doesn't mean that any of the other messages were not true that I got out of it, because it was there. But the Justice card doesn't align completely with that, although it might. This is really an like alchemically made card. We've got the crystal and energy there, and like the alchemical process of dropping that gold or whatever it is into the hole, making something, making something. Yes, I bet you I am leaning toward the making something with a group of people, and it's just becoming a hard process. But justice could work out in that way. I mean, you don't want to end the project. I can see that, if that's the way this is going. And maybe you are doing more than others and you're not getting the credit for it. You're the cog in the wheel that's doing most of the work. But it looks like justice can and will be served eventually this month. But I think that looking at this, I kind of feel like it might be just a lot of emotion. Emotion, emotion, emotion. We've got the King of Cups, and the Eight of Cups was the original card. But justice is coming. And then we've got the Three of Cups. Yeah, I really think that it has to do with a venture between friends or colleagues that you may have worked with for many, many years, and you want to branch off and start something new. That's what I'm getting from this. Anyways, if you get some message off of this that resonates with you, great. If you want to go to another card, go ahead and do that. I hope you come back again to my channel. Thank you for joining me here at Vagabond, Gypsy, Tarot, and Oracle.